Hey guys, it's Ross Scotland on the Space Scratch site. At lunchtime I went to the Waterstones in Leadenhall Market, which is about 5 minutes away from where I work in the city, and I picked up some books. First of all, I picked up this, The Tangled Lands. Who is this by? Paolo Bacigalupi and Tobias S. Buckle, and that name is familiar, I'm not quite sure how. But what this is about, Cain, the last city of a once great empire, clings to life. This is a world poisoned by its addiction to magic. Every time a spell is cast, toxic bramble sprouts, bursting forth from tilled fields, thrusting up from between cobblestones. A bit of magic and bramble follows until whole cities are consumed by tangling vines. Armies hack and burn, yet in a world that can't give up magic's sweet succour, the bramble can't be stopped. When Geos the alchemist discovers a potent new weapon to wield against the bramble, his invention promises Cain freedom from fear and starvation. But these are twisted times, and the bramble is not the only corruption that blights the land. So yes, love this cover. You see the city and the bramble and an outline of someone who's probably important to the cast. I thought, very interesting concept. I will definitely check this out. I'm looking forward to this. Next, and it's a series that I have enjoyed very much, the latest, and it might be the last, I'm not sure, in the Space Captain Smith series, The Pincers of Death by Toby Frost. And there you see Space Captain Smith, and that will be his girl from New California, whose name I can't remember. So what this says: the empire of the Ant People is crumbling. As the British Space Navy prepares to invade the gassed homeworld, the Secret Service plans to assassinate Number One, the small and furious dictator of the Ghasts. Only one man would dare take on a job this dangerous: Captain Isambard Smith. But Smith has problems of his own. Captured by the ruthless and gormless Criminarch of Rhodesia, Smith and his crew must survive the deadly sport of Hyperbole, where it's not whether you win or lose that counts, but how you slay the game. Now Smith faces his toughest challenge yet. In order to civilise the galaxy, he will have to win a ball game, topple a dictator, and organise a party for a 4-year-old. All in a day's work for a hero of the British Space Empire, although it's going to be a very busy day indeed. Set a course for victory. Love these books. They're absolutely ridiculous and they're so much fun. It's just brilliant. And I'm very much looking forward to reading this one, The Pincers of Death. Now, the last one that I'm also very excited about is The Rise of the Automated Aristocrats by Mark Hodder. Now, this is a continuation of the Burton and Swinburne series, which I know we've reviewed some of them. I'm not sure all of them. I'll just remind you of the titles. The Strange Affair of Spring-Heel Jack, and that was so good. The Curious Case of the Clockwork Man. Expedition to the Mountains of the Moon. The Secret of Abdu el-Yazdi, and I know we have definitely reviewed that one. Then there is one that I haven't managed to get yet that I'll have to order and read before I can read this one, called The Return of the Discontinued Man. And this is The Rise of the Automated Aristocrats. And he also did A Red Sun Also Rises, which I think we may have reviewed. So there's just the back. I'm not going to read out the text because I don't know what happened in the previous one, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys as well as for myself. I mean, actually I did read it, but it didn't make any sense, so there's no point. But yes, loved this series with all those different timelines where the guy comes back from the future in the very first one, assassinates Queen Victoria and sets it all off on the wrong path. And it was just fantastic. Loved those books. This is possibly the thinnest of that series. But yeah, great cover. Absolutely love it. So yes, very much looking forward to the latest Mark Hodder. So like I said, I will have to order the other one first, read that, and then read this. But yes, The Tangled Lands and Pincers of Death will keep me busy in the meantime. So that's just what I picked up from Leadenhall Market today. I'll be going into Bromley tomorrow. We'll see if there's any other books that I can acquire. I'll probably order Discontinued Man tomorrow, I think. I'm looking for the Han Solo Icon book that's out, as well as the Scum and Villainy one that's certainly out in America, but I haven't seen it for sale here. But we should just have to see what is out there for me to acquire. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for an upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.